So why are you stealing the sign?
Because I hate Donald Trump.
Why do you hate him?
Because he's literally basically Hitler.
He's Hitler.
He's basically Hitler. He's doing the same thing as Hitler did. Well, in a different way.
What exactly is it that you think he's like Hitler?
Hitler didn't like the Jews, so he killed a bunch of them, got rid of all of them. Well, at least tried to.
Okay.
Donald Trump, he doesn't like Mexicans. He doesn't like Muslims. He's like trying to build a wall on the border and get Mexico to pay for it.
But let me ask you this though: why do you say he doesn't like Trump? He doesn't like Mexicans.
Because he said it himself. He's like, this is our country. We need to get Mexicans out of here, and they come in illegally. Yeah, they come in illegally, but I'm against that too. I don't want them coming in illegally. Yeah. But if they want to come here legally and actually live a life here, then why not? And
okay, so do you think it's fair to say then that he's not against Mexicans? He's just against illegal immigrants?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's racist.
You're pretty sure, or you know?
All right, I guess I can say I know. Like.
Okay, can I show you something really quick?
Okay. Yeah.
Something that I found interesting, because we hear that a lot from Denmark.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor and read this?
Many fabulous people come in from Mexico, and our country is better for it. But these people are here legally and are severely hurt by those coming in illegally, wrote Trump. I am proud to say that I know many hardworking Mexicans. Many of them are working for and with me, and just like our country, my organization is better for it. Donald Trump.
Does that sound like he hates Mexicans?
Well, I think that sounds like he's trying to make it sound like he doesn't. Well, I think that sounds like he's trying to make it sound like he doesn't.
Oh, so even though he says that, you still say he's racist?
Yeah.
So
he's trying to build a big old wall.
Okay, so let me ask you this about the wall. Can I actually have that back?
Yeah.
So, in regards to the wall, right? We already have a wall, right?
Yeah, it's like a fence, a chain link
fence. So here's the thing. I lived in San Diego for 8 years, and if you go to San Diego, there is literally a big wall separating San Diego and Tijuana, okay?
Okay.
So do you think we should tear that wall down?
I don't think we should tear it down if it's already built, but because it's already built. Like, I guess you could keep it there if you want, but I'm like, it's a big unnecessary expense that he's trying to put down.
So it's not really about illegal and legal immigration. It's more about you think it's going to cost too much.
Well, it's going to cost too much. Yeah. Well, what do you mean actually?
Well, so you're not against the wall because of what it's supposed to do. You're against the wall because it's going to cost too much.
That, and I think, well, no matter what, it's going to cost a lot. Obviously, it's a big old wall. Yeah. But I honestly don't think it's going to help keep the Mexicans out.
Like, well, illegal aliens, not Mexicans.
Illegal aliens.
So you think that's the only reason why you're against it? You don't think it's practical. But if they could make it practical, would you support it?
Possibly.
Possibly. So you might be open to the idea of building a wall if it can be done financially, liable way, and that it actually works.
If it's to keep illegal aliens from coming into America, and that's only it, and not trying to just block off Mexico from the United States, then sure. But what I see Donald Trump trying to do is building this wall to basically separate us.
That's the point of a border.
And he'll make Mexico pay for it.
That's the point of a border.
I know it's the point of the border, but he's just trying to distance himself from it, like in an unnecessary way.
Don't you think? Because what it really is about is that the border, and the point of the reason, because I've been there, I lived there. The reason for the wall is that you control the access point, so you can control who comes in and out of the country, and that's what Donald Trump is for. Don't you think it's important to actually be able to check who comes in and out?
Yeah.
So why are you against the wall if it can be built in a liable way that actually works?
Well, what does he get? He says he's going to make Mexico pay for this big old wall.
Well, it is what it was. Let's say then he just takes that back and says, we'll pay for it, and what's going to make up for it is that all the expenses that we're saving from the illegal immigration in this country, because the illegal immigration is costing us a lot.
It is.
As one who worked as a school teacher in downtown LA, I can tell you it's costing a lot.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right.
So you're not really against the idea of a border fence if it can be held, if it can be built correctly. So you're anti-legal immigration. So, and from this quote here, you can tell he's not racist. Well, you looked into his eyes and you know he's racist. But his statement says he's not racist, correct?
Yeah.
So, in essence, are you really against Trump, or you're just against the idea that we can't build this practically?
Well, we can't.
You're not really anti-Trump when you think about it.
Well, I mean, I know what you're saying, but I just when I see him talk, it's just so fake to me. Everything.
So fake? Is Hillary Clinton not fake?
Oh, she's fake.
What about Bernie Sanders?
Bernie Sanders.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Exactly.
So he's fake. That's why you hate him. But every other politician is not.
No, I never said that.
Here, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If Donald Trump is fake, think about this. Isn't he the only one who basically says what he thinks, even though people might get offended by it?
Okay. Yes.
So is he really being fake, or is he just speaking his mind?
Okay, he's speaking his mind.
So he's not being fake.
I guess in a sense he wouldn't be fake too.
So every
Go ahead.
argument you brought so far, you've kind of like contradicted yourself. You see that?
Sort of.
Sort
in
of.
a way, because
Yeah. So
Donald
how about
Trump-
you put that sign down back instead of like vandalizing and stealing it?
Donald Trump, he's trying.
No.
He's projecting an image.
Okay.
And
But
this
we've
image
already
isn't-
concluded that you've contradicted yourself in everything you've said. So how about next action is, instead of being a vandal,
Yeah.
how about we put that sign back where it belongs, and how about we be a little bit more democratic? You go home, do your homework, and then maybe you come back and protest when you actually know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I think I'm gonna take this sign anyway, 'cause the police, they're not trying to
So,
stop.
back to the sign.
Okay.
So you're going to take that sign.
I am going to.
What are you going to do with it?
Walk down the street, flash at people, fuck Donald Trump. Just see.
Do you think that's an intelligent way to come out with an opinion?
No.
Do you think in our exchange right here that you sound very intelligent?
No, not necessarily.
Exactly,
But I don't
right.
I'm not trying to